Yo, what's up my people? Another reaction. Kama unajua Baba Jimmy, Mama Jimmy. Sasa kuna documentary hapa. According to the title of the video inasema he left America, married an African village girl, learned her language and found witchcraft later. So story ya witchcraft ndo sijika ilikuwa. By the way, venye walikuwa Kenya it was a nice time having them ama seeing them kwa TikTok hadi wakakonga kwa news, so it was a great time. Pia ilikuwa ina show hiyo watu kuunga, inaitwa aje, watu mnafanya hizi video deep ndio mnajua. But anyway, let's react to the video, alafu subscribe man, subscribe. By the way, umenifikisha, it's over 20 now subscribers, so I appreciate for that. How to subscribe, make sure umesubscribe. Acha tuone video kwa aje.
This man left the USA to find happiness in Kenya. But he faced the opposite. Yes, you heard that right. He had to learn Swahili, speaks it fluently.
Popularly known as Baba Jimmy, has become a TikTok sensation after viral clips of Mzungu man bragging his deep Swahili.
By the way, kitu ndio maana nawaambia ilikuwa kitu kingine amazing sana. Hadi zilikuanga kwanza news in both channels. Citizen, KTN, ndio hii ina NTV ama hii ni KTN bado. So thanks to that Mzungu ameunganisha wa Kenya na the Americans kiasi ama.
Swahili accent.
Nimeishi hapa Kenya zaidi ya 12 years
and married a Kenyan village girl. But that was just the beginning. He encountered evil spirits, witches, and women who wanted him to marry them. People warned him, divorce her or abandon her. But he stood strong. He stayed by his wife's side, despite the attacks and warnings.
Mulikuwa mshafika hapo ati divorce juu ya wivu. What the? Okay.
Today he has a strong and happy family. But why did this man leave America for a simple Kenyan life? Why has he stayed in Kenya despite all the challenges he faced? How did he overcome witchcraft attacks and other evil spirits? When I heard about their struggles, I knew I had to learn more. So I took a long journey and visited this family.
Hata mimi nataka kujua like huyu jamaa aliwezaje hizo vitu zote. Kwanza hapo kwa witchcraft. Sasa ndio napata idea. Inaweza kuwa ni hao wenye hawako wanatakia mdem mzungu. Ndio walikuwa na witchcraft. But acha tuone.
Family.
Mimi naitwa Isaya Karia na nimeoa, niko na mke anaitwa Judy, tuko na watoto wawili.
My name is Isaiah Korea. I have a wife, Judith, and 2 children. I have been living in Kenya for 12 years. I'm a missionary here in Kenya, and I have a church where I also do music. My family, consisting of 11 children and our parents, moved here to preach evangelism in Kenya. I was 12 years old when we came here, and it was really challenging compared to the life we were used to in the US. We had no electricity, running water, cars, or motorbikes, and the most challenging part was the language barrier. We didn't know Swahili, which made communication a big challenge.
So hapo by the way to appreciate tu jamaa kwanza for coming to Kenya na kwa irudi na akachoose pia ku stay Kenya. Apart from ku stay Kenya, akachoose pia ku learn your language, ana speak fluent Kiswahili kutushida sisi wengine ka. Yeah, so that's an amazing job.
Between 13 and 15 years old, as her sibling worked with my father in the translation department. Over time, I developed feelings for her and wished to marry her. However, it took me 4 months.
I wonder mbona huyu jamaa anamtranslatea na huyu jamaa anaweza speak fluent African American English.
Of prayers, asking God to approve of her and bless our union. Later, I decided to approach both families and let them know about our plans. We had a wedding when we were 18 years old. God
Ever wanted to run Unreal Engine on your tablet, phone, or laptop? Pixel streaming makes this possible, allowing you to use powerful 3D apps.
blessed us with children.
Ndio wamesema ati wali have a wedding wakiwa 18 years old. Does that work? Ama juu ni mzungu?
Jimmy, the oldest, is now 5 years old, and Sidia, the youngest, is now 3 years old.
My name is Judith Carrier. We got married in 2017, and we have been together for almost 7 years. Many people never wanted me to marry this man, and even after our wedding, they wanted us to divorce. Some said he wouldn't love me for long and would probably go back to America.
Yeah, hiyo nayo inakwanga tu. Lazima watu waongee. Unajua hata kitu iko. Hata ukifanyanga nini, lazima we expect something from other people yenye itakuwa negative. Hakuna mtu atakwambia ati, oh, mko sawa, mnaweza endelea, mnaweza oana, mtaishi milele. No, see. Apart from haters, pia kuna wale wasetu kwa wameona negativity.
And leave me alone. Others also said that I'm not supposed to.
Usipojichunga by the way, kuna opportunities uta lose. Afadhali za zingine ukae tu kwa hiyo relationship, atakao unaambiwa uongo until wewe mwenyewe experience. It's better you experience kuliko give up juu mtu mwingine amekwambia sije aje.
Be his wife and many more.
This couple was tested to the limit and faced opposition from every corner of this country, but they persevered, prayed, and found the courage to move on despite words and actions from people who always insisted that they were a mismatch and should part ways. We faced witchcraft and attacks from evil spirits. Witch doctors and people constantly attacked us, making it feel like a spiritual war. Every member fell sick, including our dog, who had the flu. One day, on my way to work, I passed through the small gate and found a paper wrapped with strange objects inside. I took it to my parents, we prayed and burned it. Surprisingly, everyone in the family got healed, including the dog.
What the? Who did that, man? Nambona ni wivu. Like, watu bado sawa.
People would come pretending to hug us, but we knew they were trying to poison us.
Yeah. Hapo sasa ndo unafaa kuwa careful. Juu your haters, watu wenye wanakuroga, watu hukufanyia mazima wantu, watu wanakwanga hapo daily.
We could easily identify those who were bringing poison and would just laugh, pray, and stay strong, as it had become a daily occurrence.
Sasa tumejulikana sana kwa media. Things went too far. Even some social media outlets started.
I guess she's the happiest woman in the world. Kwanza hiyo time. Watoto wawili na mzungu. Na mko I give up. Wacheki, she must be very happy, man.
Started making fun of us with not so good articles about us. The devil's goal was to see us separating, but since God is the one who brought us together, there is no one who could separate us. Not witchcraft, not lies, nothing. We don't depend on the will of man, but rather on the grace of God.
The couple believes that if it wasn't for God who stood by them, they could have probably parted ways long ago. But thank God they stayed together and prayed to overcome evil spirits, and they conquered evil.
Look at that family, man. Angalia hiyo picha. That's a very nice photo. Kila mtu ana smile, kila mtu ako happy. Man. Yeah.
Being attacked by evil spirits is normal even when you are a believer. The point is to be aware that you're under attack. Satan might send you evil thoughts, anxiety, and weakness. All of those are weapons from Satan. I pray that you might receive spiritual eyes so that you can see what happens in the spiritual world. After choosing Judith to be my wife, the war began. Some girls wanted me to marry them instead of Judy. It was all jealousy, but we let God handle it. Some people talk behind my back.
Alafu hapo ni wale mademu wengine fulani wanajisikianga wameiva kushinda watu wengine. So they always think juu nimeiva, juu sijui niko na ass, mimi ni mweupe, sijui niko na tits. So they think kila mtu anadai hizo shit. Si kila mtu. Most specifically, si mtu anataka kuoa. We don't look at those things. Sawa.
Thinking that I don't know Swahili, but I hear them and move on.
Many women have always disturbed my husband, sending him messages and even asking him to become their second or third wives.
Wakati kuna watu wanabreakio huko, alafu iko ni demu yako anaambia bwana ya mtu mwingine hivi.
They want to take him away from me, but that's something he will never do. Instead, he shows me the messages and then blocks them. He has pure love for me and would never leave or even think of marrying another woman, all because they think he might have money or be able to help them go abroad.
This man is not only an evangelist and a teacher at church, but he's also a music producer who has learned video and audio production. Most of the time, he works from his own home, where he has a big studio, which helps him stay close to his children. He is also an artist and has released many gospel songs with the intention.
Wajumbe Records, Baba Jimmy, acha nita check this one out. Sijaiona. Sikuwa najua hata ni msanii. Kenya utapanda, utavuna. Hiyo nimesikia hapo.
Of spreading different messages.
Kazi ya huduma naendelea nayo. Kazi ya kulea makanisa, tuko na kanisa.
We have been spreading the gospel and continue to do so. We train churches, and in doing so they have given me this house to stay in. My family left Kenya in 2021, and they sold everything, which is the reason I live in Wajumbi Training Center. We have kept serving the Lord, even though we have faced a lot of challenges. People have been amazed by my Swahili, to the point where they don't believe my videos.
Yeah, hiyo ndio kitu, the first thing will trend ni ati unaongea Kiswahili ama ilikuwa Kiluya. Hiyo ndio kitu number 1 yenye watu waliona huu ni nani. But ingekuwa tu ati ni wewe tu unaongea English yako na umedate huyo dem, hatuna haja naye, sawa.
They think that maybe there is a voiceover behind it, especially the ones I post on TikTok, which is called Wajumbe Records. My YouTube channel is also called Wajumbe Records, where
Wajumbe Records, Baba Jimmy.
You can visit and watch my gospel songs.
Sasa unaona watu wasichana wasione tu mtu ati ni mzungu.
I would advise young women not to just run to a man because he's white. It is important to build a strong relationship first.
Exactly, man. Your whiteness haiwezi kaa nayo na haizi kupea. Sijui kama tunaelewana hapo, lakini kama ni yako kind, kama ni yako na hati nyingine fiti, kama ni anafanya vitu mzuri, hiyo ndio kitu anaweza kupea, hiyo ndio kitu mnaweza share. Lakini whiteness haizi kupea, utai benefit from someone being white.
And not have other intentions, as otherwise the marriage won't last. There are others who also practice cohabitation, which is something they shouldn't be doing. They should take time and wait for the right moment. I also wish they would abstain from sex until marriage.
Abstain from sex, man.
I started uni thinking I just wanted to be a director, and then I found this passion for producing, and that's mainly what I do now.
With the motorcycle, they have been able to go around easily and visit different villages to preach the gospel. As missionaries, they believe their sole purpose in this world is to bring people to faith.
Mama Jimmy anajua familia yangu, amekaa na wao, anapenda.
My wife and family members became so close that whenever they get along, they share a lot of stories. Since my family
It's so great seeing people wenye wako na smiles kwa uso, man. Everywhere, every day.
went back, they all miss each other. We are also planning to go to America, but we haven't received the visa yet. We applied in 2021, but due to COVID it wasn't possible. However, a few weeks ago, we applied again, and will get one since I'm an American. I have a YouTube channel named Wajumbe Records. I'm also known as Baba Jimmy. You can find us on YouTube and TikTok. My wife is called Mama Jimmy on TikTok, and you can also follow her and join us there live every Wednesday and Saturday from 8 p.m. CAT.
Na watu sana wasichana inafaa mchunge sana kwa sababu
I would advise people to marry with intention rather than just pursuing material possessions, and try not to do it solely to please others. Whatever you decide, make sure you are seeking to please God.
Yeah. Get the scriptures.
This family persevered and endured a lot, and in the end, their patience paid off. They teach us not to be carried away by people's comments, but rather to keep believing, loving each other, and mostly praying to God when there seems to be no way. Thank you for watching. I'm Simon Greenwood, and this is Afrimax English.
Yo, what's up? That's the end of our video. Kila day man, lazima make sure you put God first. Kwa vitu zingine usirush. Ukiona msee mwingine ana date mzungu, acha kuwa jealous of things yenyewe. Si kila kitu inafaa iende venye mtu mwingine inaenda. Kila mtu ako na venye yake inaenda, si ndio? Yeah, so bila kuongea mingi, make sure you like the video, subscribe man, subscribe kwanza. Watu washa subscribe hadi hapo mahali tumefika mazee. Thanks sana. Keep on subscribing, sharing my videos, alafu tabonga. Peace.